Nothing better sums up the outdoors than the centuries-old human endeavor to scale mighty peaks. Mountaineering involves hiking, climbing, or just simply walking, on hilly or mountainous ground, with the help of technical equipment and support. In mountaineering, you will come across different types of terrain, mainly snow, glaciers, ice or just naked rocks. The feats of the like of Edmund Hillary and George Mallory, to mention just two legendary mountaineers, have contributed to making this activity a popular one all around the world. One that has also been known to build a person's character. One has to be physically robust, very fit and display a decent level of athleticism and suppleness of body to climb mountains. Training, conditioning and preparation are essential if you are looking to attempt an ascent on a particularly challenging peak. In addition, the mountaineer, often having to withstand extreme climatic conditions, has to display a good degree of mental fortitude to survive and succeed. But in the end, all of this is worth your while. There is no better feeling than being out in the open. In high nature's playground, breathing in the pristine mountain air, as close to the sky as it's humanly possible to be. Mountaineering is as old as the earth, as old as human life. When it became a passion of the outdoorsy and of the adventurous-minded, in the 19th century, many people would climb just for pleasure, for the sheer thrill of conquering peaks near and far. But over time, the sport has split into separate disciplines, each of them calling for varying degrees of skills and preparation. Today, climbers have the comfort of having the most advanced equipment and gear at their disposal. In contrast, men in ancient times had to rely on their feet, their legs, their arms and their hands and their wits to climb mountains. These old climbing techniques are still very much relevant today, but the 21st century mountaineer has the added advantage of depending on high-tech safety. Equipment. Closer home, the Himalayan Mountaineering Institute has played a big part in the conquest of the Greater Himalayas. Many of the planet's mountaineering greats have tested their skills, and earned their name, in the Himalayan Theater of Dreams, considered the ultimate arena for climbing enthusiasts. Mountaineering demands a lot of your physical fitness, and attempts on the highest peaks can push your body to the limit. Before attempting any climb, make sure you are fit enough to face icy winds and everything that nature and the elements may throw at you. Remember that mountaineering may be a very exhilarating activity, but it is far from being an easy sport. At high altitudes, it is important to give enough time for acclimatization. And make sure you get a clean bill of health from your doctor before embarking on an expedition. One of the greatest advances in modern technology has been the invention of computers. They are widely used in industries and in universities. Now there is hardly any sphere of human life where computers have not been pressed into service of man. We are heading fast towards the day when a computer will be as much part of man's daily life as a telephone or a calculator. Computers are capable of doing extremely complicated work in all branches of learning. They can solve the most complex mathematical problems or put thousands of unrelated facts in order. These machines can be put to varied uses. For instance, they can provide information on the best way to prevent traffic jams. This whole process by which machines can be used to work for us has been called automation. In the future, automation may enable human beings to enjoy more leisure than they do today. The coming of automation is bound to have important social consequences. Some years ago, an expert on automation, Sir Leon Bagrat, pointed out that it was a mistake to believe that these machines could think. There is no possibility that human beings will be controlled by machines. Though computers are capable of learning from their mistakes and improving on their performance, they need detailed instructions from human beings to operate. They can never, as it were, lead independent lives or rule the world by making decisions of their own. Sir Leon said that in future, computers would be developed which would be small enough to carry in the pocket. Ordinary people would then be able to use them to obtain valuable information. Computers could be plugged into a national network and be used like radios. For instance, people going on holiday could be informed about weather conditions. Car drivers can be given alternative routes when there are traffic jams. It will also be possible to make tiny translating machines. This will enable people who do not share a common language to talk to each other without any difficulty or to read foreign publications. It is impossible to assess the importance of a machine of this sort, for many international misunderstandings are caused simply due to our failure to understand each other. Computers will also be used in ordinary public hospitals. By providing a machine with a patient's systems, a doctor will be able to diagnose the nature of his illness. Similarly, machines could be used to keep a check on a patient's health record and keep it up to date. Doctors will, therefore, have immediate access to great many facts which will help them in their work.